Hello, everyone. I am back. It feels so good. We are doing cocktails and coaching again. It is a new year, 2021. Happy New Year. So excited to be back. So, today's beverage on cocktails and coaching. Any Harry Potter fans? Raise your hand. I have a beer that's called Don't Let the Muggles Get You Down. Isn't that amazing? And then, this is the best part. It says this is the type. It's like, you're a citrus IPA, Harry. So this is awesome. It's a citrus IPA called Don't Let the Muggles Get You Down. And cheers to everyone bringing back cocktails and coaching. Nothing like a Harry Potter themed beer in the new year.
Hey, Laptop Freedom Babes, Wonderlust.
This is Hello from Greece.
Hello.
If you're new to me, hello, I'm Rebecca. I am the Wonderlust VA and I run the Laptop Freedom programs to help women start their VA businesses. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere, all over the place, looking through your back window. Just kidding. Okay, so today's cocktail and coaching, I'm really excited for this one. It is about blowing up your client's Instagram. So virtual assistants can really help a client with their social media. We don't necessarily have to be social media managers. That's like somewhere you can take your virtual assistant business if you want. However, a lot of entrepreneurs and VA clients, one of the first things they are looking to hand off their plate is their social media. Every business should be on social media, whether they have it set up already or whether they're posting regularly. Regardless, social media takes time. It takes energy. And so it's kind of part of the marketing side of a business, and a lot of clients are looking to hand it off to someone else. So if you are a virtual assistant and you have a VA client who either knows they want to hand off their Instagram to you, or you're like, girl, let me take this off your plate, here are going to be some really awesome tips to explode your client's Instagram. I'm going to focus on Instagram just for this cocktails and coaching. We can look at other social media platforms at another time. So, super excited for this. Everyone take a sip of their beverage. This is so good. Okay, anyway, I've broken it down into 3 steps. So this is going to really be for impressing your client that is looking to grow their Instagram. If you have a client that like already is super established on their Instagram, then maybe you can take some highlights from this and suggest it to them. But I want to break it down into 3 steps. The first step is hopping onto their Instagram and basically doing like an audit and understanding what they're using it for. So hop onto your client's Instagram, and the first thing I want you to look at is their bio, okay? The bio is that little part underneath their photo. The bio is a really important area of an Instagram account that should not be forgotten. So here are some tips about the bio, the top of an Instagram. First one is you want your client's name, like their first name. Nothing drives me more nuts than when I'm trying to like DM someone on Instagram or comment and I can't find their fucking name anywhere. So for my Instagram, for example, it says the Wonderlust Virtual Assistant, which is not a name. And so right underneath, I'm like, hi, I'm Rebecca, so that people know who the hell they're talking to. So you really want your client's name on there. Second, you want their bio to be really clear on who they are and what they are doing, who they are serving. So Again, I went on to like 5 Instagram accounts to kind of prepare for this Cocktails and Coaching. 5 very successful entrepreneurs. And one of them, I had no freaking idea what she did. I was like, okay, like her bio said her name, and then it was like some kind of spiritual sentence, and then I knew she was a mom, and like that was about it. And I was like, but what do you do? Who are you? Like, I'm trying to get to know you. So being really clear on what your client does and in fact who they are speaking to can be really helpful in their bio. The third thing about their bio is you want a photo of their face. So go into your client's Instagram and make sure there's a photo of this person's face. It's really important when we're working online, especially in social media, that we show we are human, okay? There's lots of skepticism that comes from online businesses. People don't know who they can trust, or is it a scam or whatever. So you really want to be as human as you can be. So really do an audit of your client's bio. The next 2 things I want you to do in step 1 is get clarity on who your client's ideal client is, or ideal customer. So really kind of sit down with your client and be like, hey, who is your ideal market? Who's your ideal client? Who's your ideal customer? So that you know on their Instagram who they're talking to. Are they talking to women? Are they talking to millennial women? Are they talking to moms? Are they talking to men? Are they talking to athletes? Are they talking to travelers? Who are they talking to? And this is a really good exercise to put your client through, or to suggest to your client, because they might know in their head who their ideal client is, but if they get really clear and they empower you with that knowledge, then you can really help them even more with their Instagram. Okay, third audit I want you to do is hashtag research. Oh my gosh, this is the worst part, but it's really, really helpful. So once you have an idea of who your client is serving and what they do, then it's about doing hashtag research. So you're really kind of maximizing that opportunity. So you can either, do some hashtag research. Some of them you can literally buy, or you can do your own and really kind of create like a Google spreadsheet or something like that. Keep them housed in a place where they're really easily findable, and know that hashtags go in and out of style. So hashtag research is something you're going to want to regularly update. Cool. So that's step 1, taking an audit of your client's Instagram, who they're speaking to, and then collecting some really fun hashtags to help maximize their reach on Instagram. Cool? Let me know if this is like making sense. So that step 1 was like, you could even do this without like your client asking you to do it. You could just take some time, 15 minutes, an hour, whatever, pop into their Instagram and be like, I think I could really help my client with this. I'm going to start with that awesome audit and really kind of give them those tips there, some room on where they could maybe improve. Cool? Okay. Step 2 on the Instagram. Content, supporting them with their content, okay? So another way you can really help explode a client's Instagram account and maximize their reach so that they can grow their business on social media is to help them with their content. So one of the biggest things that we teach in the Laptop Freedom Program is how to help a client plan and schedule out their content for Instagram. So 2 really awesome platforms that you can check out are Airtable for planning content, Airtable, and then you can look at Instagram scheduling programs like Planoly or Later. So it's Planoly, Later, and Airtable. Let me know if you got that. If someone wants to type it in the comments for everyone else to read, that would be awesome. So you really want to help your clients schedule content. Here's why. Posting content on social media every single day is strangely exhausting, and it takes time and energy away from your client that they could be doing other things in their business. So a really awesome way you can help them is to batch, plan, and schedule out their content. So you could sit down with your client and be like, okay, hey, let's plan out a month's worth of content, and you can look at sort of their entire business. Are they launching something that month? Are they releasing something that month? Are they producing something new that month? And get really kind of strategic in helping them plan out their Instagram. Then you can schedule it into a program such as Planoly or Later, and then it automatically posts to Instagram every day. So instead of going in and posting something on Instagram every single day, you could sit down for an hour and schedule out an entire month's worth of stuff. Super, super valuable in putting time back into your client's hands. Okay, the next thing that you can really bring to the table, your next social media meeting with your client, is understanding the algorithm of Instagram. And so, in short, the algorithm on Instagram likes engagement. Okay, that's basically it in a nutshell. So then we get to kind of digest, like, cool, what does that mean for your client's Instagram account? Carousels. Carousels are Instagram posts with multiple images. Those automatically have more engagement because someone has to swipe. Does that make sense? So not only is someone stopping on the post, but they're also taking action on it. And that's like two engagement points instead of one, if that makes sense. And videos as well, because as someone's watching a video, they're hanging out, they're the algorithm can tell, did you watch the video from beginning to end? Did you turn the audio on? So really kind of thinking about your client's content and how it could encourage more engagement. So can you turn that post into a carousel? Can you make that a bit of a video? Stuff like that for Instagram, okay? So the other way you want to create engagement is in the comments. Yes. So as your client is maybe writing the captions for their photos, there's no pressure on virtual assistants to write the captions for an Instagram photo, but an Instagram post. But if you do get familiar with your client's voice, that could be something you take over, which is really, really fun. So as you are scheduling your client's Instagram posts, ask yourself, does this post prompt a comment, or ask them to, make a comment or engage? So a lot of these posts, as you're going through Instagram, you'll notice that someone might ask a question at the end, or they might say like, drop me an emoji if you agree with this, or double tap, which gives it the heart. These are all captions that are encouraging engagement because the algorithm likes engagement. Let me know if this is all making sense, right? So helping your clients' Instagram posts by thinking of it like, does this create engagement? How does this create engagement? Cool. So that can really that can like blow the socks off your client when you're like, hey, I went through some of your Instagram posts, I did an audit, and this is what I'm thinking. Let's add more carousels. Let's turn some of these into videos. And the next time we post, let's ask ourselves, ask a question, does this encourage engagement in the comments? The last thing step 2 that I would really encourage you to get your clients to do is hop into their stories. Stories are so important on Instagram, and they are a great place for your clients' customers to kind of get to know them. But stories take time, right? They take energy, and you might have to really encourage your client to hop onto stories more, but you can really support them. You can maybe map out a couple days prompts that they can talk about in their stories. Or a really good tip is talk in your stories about what you're posting that day and really kind of show a day in the life. So really encourage your client to be getting in on their Instagram stories and helping them along with maybe coming up with some ideas, or maybe if they don't feel like being on camera that day, then you can help them sort of share screenshots of things, or share other people's contents and all that kind of stuff. So that's a really awesome way you can be supporting a client with their content. So step one was doing an audit of their bio, of their Instagram account or feed or whatever. And then step two is supporting them with their content and just kind of putting on your virtual assistant critical thinking hat and thinking, okay, does this content create engagement because the algorithm likes engagement? The third step to really blowing the socks off of your virtual assistant client to help them grow their Instagram is to take things another step further about engaging with their followers. So, like we talked about in step one, identifying who your client's ideal person is, follower is, their ideal follower. Yeah, this is a good word. Their ideal follower. Once you know who that is, then you could maybe take some time, ask your client if you want to allocate some hours to you hopping on their Instagram account and seeking out their ideal followers and engaging on their content. So if your client is a weight loss coach, then their ideal follower is someone who is trying to lose weight. And if you find them on Instagram, you can start to kind of connect with them on behalf of your clients. So you can take some time, like their content, maybe add some comments and sort of nurture them that way. And that takes a lot of time off of your client's plate, and they'll be so thankful for that. So engagement goes two ways, right? If your client is kind of sitting back on their Instagram account, just hoping people will come follow them, that's not how we work anymore. The world today is so much about connection and getting to know each other and having a conversation and feeling equal. So for every comment that someone puts on your client's post, make sure it gets a response. And at the same time, go over to their page and share some love with them as well. It's about creating relationships on Instagram and really kind of creating those bonds. The final thing that you can do to really help a client with their Instagram is to check out the analytics. So business Instagram accounts have analytics. Isn't that cool? So you can literally, on their Instagram page, you can click on analytics and study what posts did really well, what time of day is a great time to post, all of these things. So if you can watch those analytics, then you can really help your client get laser with posting on their Instagram. If any of your clients sell anything, which is usually what they do, Instagram can be a really powerful platform. But let's be honest, not all VA clients want to be on their Instagram. They don't want to be spending time on it, or they don't have time to spend time on it. So as their virtual assistant, you could raise your hand and be like, hey girlfriend, I've got some really cool ideas for your Instagram, how I can support you, how we can make it really laser, and let's add a couple hours onto my package, and then I can help you grow your Instagram so that you're really selling to your market and creating that engagement. Cool. So that is everything that, a VA can really help with their clients' Instagram and help them really blow it up. And like I said, virtual assisting can be step one of wherever you want to go next. So if you are interested in social media management, start when you are a virtual assistant. There's no better way to practice than in real life, plus you're getting paid to do it. So let me know if that resonated with you, or if you have any questions about helping really grow your client's Instagram account and blow their socks off with your strategy around it. I think a lot of clients love it when their VA takes initiative and allows them to grow. There's so much potential growth when you're virtual assisting, so why not take some of it into your own hands and go to your client, your next meeting with your client, and be like, hey, I've got some plans for your Instagram account to really maximize that. So thank you for hopping on this Cocktails and Coaching. I hope you really enjoyed it. This is also my reminder that I'm closing the Laptop Freedom Program soon for enrollment. So if you are curious about joining, I am super reachable. DM me, friend me, post on the wall, Instagram me, all that juicy jazz. So amazing. Thank you for joining.